YouTube and Facebookers, it is I, Black Ice. I'm here to tell you today how upset I am about life. I feel like I'm going nowhere, and I'll never get anywhere. It's just, No, I'm just kidding now. No, what I am here for you today is to show you me making a pizza. Because my buds, Mario and Luigi, you see, we were hanging out one day, and Mario was like, I'm hungry, Chris King. I want something to eat. And I'd be like, okay, Mario, I can make a pizza. And then Mario was like, pizza? You cannot make pizza. And I was like, yes, I can make pizza. Let me show you. So I went on, did my little thing, made the pizza, made it all nice and pretty. Meanwhile, I was having a conversation with Mario. I'm like, asking him, like, hey, Mr. Mario, when are you going to make Princess Toadstool an honest woman? When are we going to have little Marios and Toadstool Juniors running around that I have to babysit at one time for you because they're lazy and you don't do anything? Yes, that's when. And he was like, oh, shut her up, Chris King. I will take my time with her and whatever. So yes, but anyway, after having these conversations, I made the pizza. I handed it over to Mario and Luigi, and Mario took a bite of the pizza. And Mario was like, he just started crying. I was like, yo, Mario, what's up? And he was like, Mr. King, this is the best pizza I've ever tasted. You have to tell me how to make it. And I'll be like, okay, I'll make a quick little video. And this is what I'm doing now, to show you the art of Chris King making a pizza. So, I believe I have everything I need to make the pizza right here, so hopefully this will be good. First and foremost, of course, in order to make pizza, you will need pizza crust yeast. My mother and I prefer Fleischmann's pizza crust yeast, and then I'll make that dough rise very well. So you just need one packet of this. I did forget a pack of scissors, so give me one moment. There we go. Okay, a pack of scissors. I gotta cut one of these pouches off so that I can get to the lovely yeasty center that rests inside one of these packets. Okay, so we got one of those. So then other things that we will need, which I already have in front of me, is I'm going to need 1/2 teaspoons of sugar, 3/4 teaspoon of salt, 2/3 cup of very warm tap water, anywhere between 120 and 130 degrees Fahrenheit, 3 tablespoons of oil, and pizza sauce, toppings, and cheese as you see fit. And that is all you need. So the first thing you're going to have to do is that you're going to have to preheat your oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. Now just know, depending on the strength of your oven, you may want to adjust that temperature, make it a little lower or higher to compensate for whatever your oven be doing. Now, what you have to do is that you have to take 1 cup of flour and the yeast, and 1 cup of the flour. You have to take the yeast and the sugar and the salt and put that all into the large bowl. And you also have to add the warm water and the oil and mix it all together until well blended for about 1 minute. So that's what I'm going to do first. And it's funny, now I'm actually reading these instructions out loud. I realize that the reason why I'm actually having trouble making this is because I'm not following the instructions. And apparently, you're not supposed to add the 2 cups of flour all at once. You're actually supposed to do it like 1 cup at first and then do the 2nd cup gradually. So you learn something new every day. Reading is fundamental, kids. Reading is fundamental. Okay, so anywho, let me get this 1 cup of flour out of the way first. Should I be using this cup or should I be using the one that I can actually read? Let's see. Okay, let's see. And my mommy is rummaging around us upstairs. I hope she doesn't hear me as I'm making this pizza. So I'm going to shut up for a moment. And hopefully she will go back to sleep without even knowing I'm making this video. Okay, so got the 1 cup of flour. Ooh, snap, baby. Throw that in there, like so. take the yeast, one whole pouch of yeast, cut that bad boy there. Yep, my mom is going to the bathroom. Yes, she is. So I cannot make a lot of noise. Shh. Okay. Then you need the sugar. 1.5 cup of sugar. Got the sugar in here, baby. Will make a total of 1.5 cups of sugar. That's very nice. Then the 3/4 teaspoon of salt. Doing that right now. Okay, we did it. Cool. Now, I just realized also something else. I'm not sure if I focused the camera before I started recording this, so I hope I'm not blurry looking, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so anywho, now I have to get the water, so, now the thing is you need to make this warm water, but let me first get my other cup for water measuring. We need 2/3 cups of water. Got it. Okay. Good. Now, typically what I do in order to make the water warm is that I put the water in a typical mug like so, and I throw it in the microwave for 1 minute, and it makes it just hot enough for what we need it for. It has to be between 120 and 130 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm going to be right back. Oh, and I should also mention, I probably should have said this up front, but don't worry, I'm not naked. I'm just wearing my briefs. Yeah, so I'm not naked underneath this cap. Don't worry about that. I'm not that stupid. So yes, I'll be right back. So the water is warming up. I'm going to check the focus on the camera while that's happening. I hope this is good. It's hard to test the focus of a camera when you're on your own and you have no one else helping you. It looks like everything is okay though, so I'm happy. Good. You can see me then. I don't think I look blurry, so we'll see. This is the first video I've ever made with this camera, so I apologize if I look blurry. Huh? 17 more seconds until the water is ready. Oh snap, son. Water is ready. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so now what you have to do is add the water into the mix, and then you gotta gradually mix everything together. Oh, I'm sorry, and also forgot, you also have to add the 3 tablespoons of oil, which I'm going to do right now. Now, what I used to do is I used to add 2 cups of flour all at once and then just do it that way. But what they're saying that you're supposed to do is that you're supposed to just take what you got right now and blend it together for about a minute, then gradually add about 1/2 cup of flour. Which makes sense because I always used to have this difficulty with the flour where sometimes it would come out good, sometimes it wouldn't, like it'd be too dry and clumpy, but now I realize why, because I was adding too much flour. Durr, Chris King, if you read the instructions, like the good boy you are, you would have realized that you need a lot less flour than you think you do in order to make this, so, oh blast. Now, I forgot, but I also like adding I'm gonna walk up to the camera, show all this off to you guys. Some golden flaxseed, or just flaxseed, whatever you want to call it, to the pizza, to give it some extra little kick, and make sure you get that extra fiber up in you and clean out them intestines, you know what I mean? But most people out there may not be into that like I am, but I like having clean intestines, so let's add that in here right now. Okay, well, I'm not even bother measuring it because now the spoon is sticky, so I just kind of poured a little bit of flaxseed in there. Okay, so we got some flaxseed in there too. So now I'm gonna grab. Let's get about a half cup of flour. Half cup of flour, which should be about something like so. Okay, so I have about a half cup of flour, so I'm going to gradually add a little bit. Apparently you may not even have to add the whole flour, because the whole purpose of this flour is just to ensure, this extra flour I'm adding now, is to make sure that the flour is not too sticky when you start kneading the dough, because sticky dough is very when it's sticky, but if you add just enough flour where it doesn't have that stickiness to